Hey guys, welcome back to our channel from beaches to snow. Have you guys subscribed yet? You that's watching, why haven't you subscribed? Have you shared? Have you liked the video? Have you even commented as yet? Come on guys, don't be selfish. There are many persons out there who are on the same journey as you are, who just wishes they could find the right resources. So don't be afraid. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now, a lot of persons have been reaching out to us, wondering what's the best route to take to get into Canada, to migrate to Canada. So I decided to do this video, guys. Top 6 ways to migrate to Canada. Now, let me put out this disclaimer. I am not a immigration consultant, lawyer, or affiliate. This is just me sharing some tips based on my experiences, based on research that I've done. Okay guys, let's get into it. Now, the first one on the list is the route that we took to get to Canada, which is by study permit. Now, we think that this is by far one of the easiest ways to get into Canada. We must say it's not very cheap, it's a bit expensive because schools can range from anywhere between 13,000 to maybe about 20,000 per year. So we know that's a bit pricey for most persons, but there are so many ways to become a permanent resident by studying in Canada. And one of those ways, one thing that you can do after you finish studying is to apply for a postgraduate work permit, and then you could apply for permanent residence in Canada. The next thing on the list is via work permit. Now, there are 3 main, ways to apply for work permit. The first one is the one that I use, which is to piggyback on Colin's work permit, which is through a spousal open work permit. Now, this is tied to his work permit. It is tied to his study permit, so I would get the same amount of time that he got to study. Next way to apply for a work permit is coming to Canada as a visitor on a regular visitor's visa, then applying for a work permit after you've landed. Now bear in mind guys, you wouldn't be able to work until after you've received your work permit, which can take up to 6 months. And the last one is by getting an employer to sponsor you by getting an LMIA, which is a labor market impact assessment. Now, to be honest with you, most employers are not interested in doing this because it is a bit expensive and a tedious process. But not to worry guys, we always say nothing is impossible, so nothing is wrong with trying. The next way to migrate to Canada, number 3, is express entry. Now this one can be a bit expensive, but it is definitely a way to migrate. The processing time for this is normally 6 months to 1 year. Basically, it entails you submitting an online application, which is then scored by a comprehensive ranking system through 3 federal streams. The first one is Federal Skilled Worker, which allows candidates with foreign work experience to apply. It does not require any Canadian work experience, guys. Federal stream is the Canadian Experience Grants. Now, this allows candidates with at least 12 months of Canadian skilled work experience. Something very important to note is that no work experience gained during full-time studies can count towards this program. The next one is Federal Skilled Trade. Now, this allows candidates with at least 2 years work experience, which must be obtained in the last 5 years. This And this can be in, the person can be a chef, butcher, baker, can also be in like agricultural, industrial, electrical, and construction trades. The number 4 on the list is provincial nominee programs or PNP programs. Now there are countless PNP programs offered by the provinces and territories in Canada. Many of them do require a connection to the province, so maybe like a family member or something. However, it's important to note that there are some that invite overseas candidates solely based on the ability to respond to the province's specific labor market needs. And something very important to note here, guys, some provinces don't even charge you to apply for this, right? So guys, it's important for you to jump on IRCC and Google and research. The next one, number 5 on the list, is the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program. Now, this is a community-driven program. Each community has its own requirements, and I'm gonna put up a list for you of the communities, so you can definitely go and take a look and see if they are currently doing any intake, see what the requirements are, see if you would qualify for it. Even there's one community that I want to point out that is not on this list, but I've heard that they're actively a part of this program, and that's Drayton Valley, and that is about an hour outside of Edmonton. So it's rural, but it's not too far outside of the city. About an hour and a half outside of Edmonton, I think. You can definitely Google Drayton Valley and see the requirements just the same and see if you qualify for it. Now the last one on the list, number 6, is family sponsorship. Now guys, this is to me one of the easiest ways, I would definitely say. It's up there with work permit and study permit. Definitely one of the easiest ways. And it typically costs about $1,300 Canadian. Now, this is primarily for spouses, partners, children, parents and grandparents of Canadian permanent residents and citizens. Guys, I really hoped that this list will help you in your research. But one thing that I cannot stress it enough, guys, research. That's super important. Right, guys? And remember, not an immigration consultant or lawyer, just trying to help you guys on your journey to immigration. All the best, guys. Take care.